G'day guys, it's Khalid again from Only Estate Agents and welcome back to today's video. I'm talking about purchasing an established home or going through the building cycle, which is buying your own block of land, finding a builder, going through the selection of the colours, going through the design layout and everything else, going through the landscaping and getting the whole property built over the next 9 months after you purchase your block of land and being obviously titled. There is an abundance of titled blocks available at the moment, which you can purchase for some really good prices. In a lot of cases that we've seen, they are coming back to market less than what the clients have purchased previously. Some of these clients that are selling their blocks of land, they've been in the mindset that they purchased it 2 years ago and the market was going really well and they were going to make a couple of dollars and sell it after settling it, and its market's changed and they've been caught out with it. And so in some cases they've got 2 or 3 blocks as well. And then there's other cases where circumstances have just changed and the building option was too expensive, too long. They needed something done quicker or something more established to move straight into, or in some cases just not being able to get the outcome that they got with their property in their current circumstance, and they can't move on to the next phase of their life or the next journey of building a home. So there's a lot of opportunities out there for blocks of land, but again, established properties, there's new homes on the market. There's a couple of them, there's 2, 3, 4 years old, and then you've got well-established homes in established areas exceeding 20 plus years old. And what is the difference and what would you choose? Ultimately, it all boils down to your budget. If you've got a budget of a certain amount, for example, 500,000 in the southeast, you can still purchase a brand new home, just finished, maybe a couple of years old, and be able to move into. Some cases that might be even 4 bedrooms. But again, understanding that you are still buying in a new area and there's still a lot of establishment that's happening. So the traffic flow and everything else is still being assessed by councils, by Vic Roads, and you may have a bit of congestion happening still, as we see in the Clyde North and Officer regions. So bear in mind those factors, but there is some great bargains to be purchased for properties that are still into warranty. Then you've got the option of buying an established home that is 20 plus years old with a larger block. And it gives you a bit more space, and potentially if it is over 600 square meters, in some cases, obviously subject to council approval, you'll be able to get an opportunity to develop that property and obviously capitalize on your purchase and investment on that home. But again, it boils down to a budget. Finding a property that's over 600 square meters that is quite livable in an established area with great amenities is not really available in that 500 range. It's still hitting in the mid to high fives. Unless you're willing to roll up your sleeves and do some serious hard work in renovating the property. And at the end of the day, you need to understand that when you're purchasing these homes, do your homework. It's very important to seek the advice of professionals that do it every day. A building inspector, if you're buying an established home. Even the new homes, sometimes it's a good idea to get that building inspector in and to have a look at it. Another thing is to speak to your local council if you're looking at something that is potentially subdividable in the future. And of course, looking at the options of what the returns are if you're looking at rental returns and looking at an investment. Guys, I hope that helps you out in looking at different options. But in essence, if you're looking at a specific budget and you've got an option to purchase a brand new home with the warranty, that gives you a fair bit of peace of mind. Guys, if you've got any questions or you'd like me to look into any property that you're looking at, please give me a call on the mobile 0422 406 745. Thanks guys for watching. Take care. Cheers.